We've heard a lot of public comments from Bob Iger over the past year talking about stepping back and quieting the noise in the culture war. Well, apparently, just as we said all along, that doesn't mean actually changing anything. It might just mean not being so open about the agenda they're desperately trying to push at Disney. And now, once again, in an undercover video, we have Disney employees, this time a drag queen who's employed by Disney, talking about how great it will be when eventually they're finally able to break through and introduce so many drag queens to children in the parks. OKeefe Disney expose. Exec says Bob Iger isn't axing LGBTQ content at all. Drag queens are inevitable at parks. Now, what was it, a year ago or something like that? We did see this happen. Now, this wasn't necessarily a drag queen. This is just a man dressed as a woman for the Bibbidi Boppity Boutique. Obviously, a gay man dressed as a woman, but it certainly felt to most people like they were introducing their children to a drag queen, because that's effectively what this was. I couldn't imagine spending thousands and thousands of dollars for a family vacation. You want to take your little daughter to the Bibbidi Boppity Boutique and have her dressed like a princess, and you get greeted by this man in a mustache and a dress. But apparently, just get used to that when it comes to Disney. A new video from right-leaning reporter, right-leaning I would definitely say, so James O'Keefe, appears to show a Disney exec saying he wants more LGBTQ content for kids and would like to see drag queens at Disneyland one day. Let's watch a little bit of this. This is Jei Jani. And when you do go and look, there is a Jei Jani that works at Walt Disney Company, has a LinkedIn profile. Unfortunately, when you go to that LinkedIn profile now, it appears to be missing or deleted or hidden, just like we saw with some of these other Disney exposés. They go into hiding after these things come out. But let's listen to this.
That's the unspoken thing.
Jei Jani, the creative marketing director at Disney, was asked about allowing LGBTQ content to be shown to children. Jei agreed that he wants children to see the content and that it is, quote, the unspoken thing.
I despise those kind of people that want to accuse of Disney of grooming children.
Now, this is the undercover, obviously, for this dude. Sometimes they get the hot chicks out there to get these guys to talk. Obviously, they needed a dude to get this drag queen to talk.
But I also want children to see LGBTQ content. Don't you agree? Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's the unspoken thing. Am I going to see a drag queen at Disneyland or anything like that? Do you want to do that? Get a drag queen at Disneyland. That'd be cool. That would be cool. I'm sure that would happen at some point.
When asked,
I'm sure it'll happen at some point. Now, I did want to go to a little bit later on in this video where they specifically talk about some of the things that they've been doing at Disney. And this is when you hire people that are activists like this is what you end up getting.
television.
So, the current contest and that will take up the rest of the next 4 months, 4 or 5 months, the next 4 months. Yeah. It will be Pride. We'll have Pride campaign across the other thing television.
Now, what he's talking about here is what we ended up seeing. Obviously, this was done, months and months ago, but we did see that. We did see a big Disney Pride campaign, Disney Plus queering 4-year-olds during Pride Month. It was a massive push from Disney during the month of June, of course, because even though Bob Iger says we're stepping back from that, we're about family values, that's really not what they're putting out time and time again. They can do all the talking they want, but when it comes to the content and when it comes to what they want to do with the parks, obviously the people that are working there are going to continue to push this agenda. And if you think, oh, well, maybe Disney is changing, maybe they're going to do something different, well, here once again is him talking about how Disney is getting more involved with Pride events than they used to be.
I'm sure they'll event the program that they just started doing these projects. Last year was the first one. Before this, every Pride event was third party in partnership with Disney.
Sure.
They bring in and Disney would help. But now Disney's doing it themselves, so it's a big step.
Disney's directly involved with these things now. And any way you slice it, I'm sure there's going to be more coming out from this big Disney expose that OKeefe's been doing, but there's another one. Another person that's running and hiding from their association with Disney as soon as these things get out because they know how badly they fucked up, that they weren't supposed to say the quiet parts out loud about how things are operating at Disney, despite Bob Iger claiming that, well, really, we got to get back to what Disney was built on. Clearly not the case. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.